Now, with some sports stakeholders grappling with how to deal with abused children who come under their care, they're not only being urged to seek help, but also to report it once they suspect abuse. Denise Walters tells us more.
With the Office of the Children's Advocate, OCA, reporting 24 cases of child abuse by coaches between 2017 to 2020, stakeholders are expressing concern in dealing with these student athletes, especially their emotional and mental issues.
My concern really is when these kids from their community and home already come mentally abused, physically abused too as well. Now they come damaged or they come with a chip on their shoulder. How can we as coaches or teacher body can help them, guide them, to cope with it or overcome the obstacles and excel, whether in sports or education?
Lawrence Davis is an executive and coach with the National Football Tackle Association, NFTA.
Because a lot of adults do not know the steps taken, how to respond or how to carry out something as delicate as a situation like that.
Dr. Joan Spence Hernandez is a senior lecturer of special education and educational psychologist.
Once you recognize it, I would suggest that if it's a school setting, that the guidance counselor gets involved very early, and many of the issues cannot be dealt with by a guidance counselor, but they're the first set of persons that we should really work with. The problem is, in many of our schools, the children say they don't trust them very much.
In that case, there are other options.
But we can't bypass them or directly through the principal and then get in touch with the proper agencies that can deal with that issue. There's the SOCA, there are other agencies where children are protected once you suspect that there is an issue, because many of them do in fact come to you in that kind of state.
But what are the signs to look for?
And if you notice that some of these little girls may actually be seeking your attention, yes, and in a sexual kind of way, they're approaching you that way, it's usually a telltale sign that it's something that they're used to. And so some will withdraw, but others will become very aggressive and continue the search for satisfaction that way.
The consensus is to report immediately once there are signs of abuse.
So please, immediately, once you find that out, and especially if you are not on staff at the school and you pick that up, you must report it to someone at a very senior level.
So I'm imploring you all to allow your children that you work with, younger persons, or yourself, if you know about any reporting of abuse among our children, please call 211 or 119. All right? You don't have to give a name.